Hey guys, what's up? This is Onewiththestud. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you a build I started working on last year. Well, in September. And we're going to continue it. So this build is based loosely upon Nemesis from Alton Towers, which is also then continued at Thorpe Park. So, the idea behind my thing was that it's like combining ideas from the different Nemesis rides. So, in the back here, oh, the helicopter just fell down. Oh no. We are going to have to rebuild this. This helicopter is the one from the Black Widow set, because I needed a Chinook for the build. So that is something I will rebuild off camera once I have all the pieces collected. Actually, it's pretty much finished. Let me just throw the propellers back on. That's one of the issues with this build, that the helicopter isn't securely put on because it's just on a couple of 2x1 clear bricks. And now I am missing the place that all these bricks went, but I don't mind because overall the helicopter looks fine. Oh, they went under there. That will be a problem for future Lewis. So, here is the build. Let me grab another light. So, in this build, in the back here, I have a cave with the Carnage minifigure, but that is meant to be Nemesis. I'm going to build out this cave a bit more. So then, around here, we have someone going down into the cave, like they do in Nemesis Subterria. And then I've got Nemesis all coming out. And I did think about having like a flamethrower here, and they're like burning it back, keep it back, which I quite like the idea of. But something else I'm going to do is, so in the back here I was having it so that they're setting up lights, which I like the idea of all these scientists and everyone around here, or just workers. But what I think I might do is have them building like the cage that they have around Nemesis in like the ride, or the original ride, like the idea behind it. I like the idea of having them build the cage, and this will be like quite early on in their findings of Nemesis. So then, as we go back through the build, here I have the start of like a tent. On the top of the tent, I have most of, I can't remember their name, but like the sign, the Phalanx unit's logo. The only thing I don't have is like the other semicircle round here. So then, as we go back, in this container I have an egg, and in the other container I have part of Nemesis. That was quite difficult to build. And then here we have Octane fuel tank and like science lab. And then in this back corner I have the cage with another egg in it, which is reference to the helicopter that is crashed, which was transporting an egg in the Forbidden Valley at Alton Towers. And then also I've got a wall like across here, like across there, and armed guards here and down here to make sure no one goes too close. And then I've got some others which I'm going to move around. And then this figure is meant to represent like the governor or whoever it is that runs the like testing and everything. So now that I've explained everything I've got so far, I'm going to start adding some bits. So let's go right into it. So yeah, I've edited the build a bit. I've added them bashing in some posts into the ground, like in the ride where they've built a massive cage around Nemesis. And then this person here is just welding it on the side poles. And then I've got some armed guards around the cage with the egg in. And then also I decided to have the person burning, and it will have like black to symbolise how it's died off and things. So that's quite cool. But that's about all I've had time to change this week, so hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, I might show this build again in the future, but it's just a little side project I'm working on. But that's it for today. This is Onewiththestud signing out. Bye!